Greetings and welcome to a late night Terrifier 3 edition of Flesh Wound Horror. I'm Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Ho ho ho's, welcome.
Pugs Dread.
Namaste. Feliz Navidad.
And Mike Kruger.
Merry Terrifier Miss.
There you go. There you go. That could snap a little bit more though. It doesn't roll off the tongue. But
Artemis works too. Merry Artemis.
Yeah.
There you go. That works. That works. So
happy Terrifier Day, whatever you want to call it. I mean, at this point, we should just call the day that Terrifier comes out every couple of years Terrifier Day, because it is a fucking goddamn holiday, in my opinion.
It's like leap year. The extra day's awesome.
I will allow it if we get Bikini Bloodbath Christmas Day.
I'm going to punch you in the fucking face next time we hang out.
Yeah. Gotta have both. But anyways,
Dance only celebrates it ends with us, State.
So yes, Terrifier 3. You guys are fresh out of the theater. I've been out for a little bit, but yeah, so we'll get right into it. If you're new to this channel, we will have a spoiler segment, but we'll warn you ahead of time
at the very end of the show.
So for now, you're spoiler free and safe.
For now, you're safe.
There's a big, heavy warning and on-screen effects, so stick around.
All right,
Steve, you're good for no spoilers right now. Just watch.
Steve just watched it with me. He's fucking bullshitting.
Okay.
You couldn't follow the plot. That's okay. That's it. All right, so. From writer-director Damien Leone, Terrifier 3, Art the Clown is set to unleash chaos on the unsuspecting residents of Miles County as they peacefully drift off to sleep on Christmas Eve. All right, short and sweet. So Kruger, before you go, how many times did you come today?
Quite a bit, because I marathoned all literally from All Hallows Eve to Terrifier 3, so quite a bit, but I still feel like I can get some more in. I wish there was a midnight showing tonight, because this, I can't. I said this about Terrifier 2. This is a movie just made for me. It's everything I've ever wanted in a Christmas slasher, in a Terrifier Christmas slasher, in a Terrifier sequel. Just God, man, from top to bottom, I think they did so much of a better job than they did on the last movie with making it grittier and just meaner, which I thought was impossible because Terrifier 2 is pretty goddamn mean. But this movie is just, it's fucking in your face, nasty, along with Art being probably the funniest he's ever been, while the tone's still being extremely dark, which I think is super hard to do. But it balanced it out pretty well, especially with Victoria. Damien Leone has proven that he can bring a new character into each one of these movies and just make them stand out and really steal the show. Because Victoria in this movie, I thought, was just extremely badass. She's definitely, I feel like, the more sadistic of the two, including with Art, just because of how wild and the crazy shit she says. It's almost like she's possessed by Pazuzu from The Exorcist, and it is badass. The kills are...
returning character with her, obviously, just...
Yeah, but
okay.
she wasn't introduced as a villain.
Yeah. I just wanted to clarify.
I mean, I guess she's technically introduced as a villain, but in the first one, but she gets way more screen time in this, and she really it's a duo. And if you go back to our Terrifier 2 review, that's exactly what I wanted in this. I wanted a duo with Victoria and Art, and that's exactly what I got. And the resurrection scene, I'll say, is just absolutely batshit fucking crazy. And then you go to you do a time jump, and then the re-resurrection scene is even just crazier and grittier, and just felt like something out of a really fucked up horror movie. And then we get a bunch of comedy with Art just basically acting like the fucked up Mr. Bean character he is, and just dancing around.
I was not expecting an Art the Clown Mr. Bean
I
comparison.
want an ultra violent.
But I'm giving you
Mr.
props
Bean.
for it.
Can you imagine Rowan Atkinson
Yes.
just doing this shit?
Well, I
Like,
was like Mr. Bean, Bugs Bunny, whatever.
I
it
like
is.
it. No, it's a good comparison. I just never.
yeah. I want that Mr. Bean
I do
slash.
too.
Now.
Mr. Bean's tired of her own shit.
We already have it. We have it with this, dude. Mr. Bean slash rank at the top of this, and it's the same fucking tone. Hail Shader, shut up. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Hail Shitar.
Anyways, man, this was great, and like not only with just the gore, the nastiness, the grittiness, and all of that, we got some amazing character development with fucking Sienna. The only thing I will say is I wish Jonathan would have played a little bit more of a part in this story, but outside of that, I love the new characters introduced to us, especially the throwaway ones. There is a bathroom kill with probably one of like the most annoying characters I feel like we've gotten in the Terrifier series. And what happens to her, holy fucking shit, it is just so goddamn mean. She deserved it.
I'll talk about that in spoilers. I would have liked a different outcome.
Okay. Also, just that bathroom scene in general is kill of the year for me. I mean, I don't think there's been a better chainsaw kill ever, to be honest with you. But every kill in this movie takes it a step up, whether it's a psychologically fucked up or just fucked up. And gorier, or seeing genitals get it mutilated. This thing has it all. They don't hold back on absolutely anything. What the fuck is that?
It's Todd going, and I'm co-signing that.
Thank you. It's the same thing with me. I already know that.
No,
Okay.
It'll be in
not with you and
spoilers. It'll be in
Dan, but I
spoilers.
agree.
Yeah, it'll be in spoilers.
We'll argue about it in spoilers. But anyways, I loved everything about the fucking movie. This was really like a treat for me. Got me out of my funk. I need to go see it again. I'm probably gonna go see it another 3, 4, fucking 5 times.
How many times? You already have one for tomorrow?
No, I'm actually going to see Richard tomorrow, but I may try to fucking get him to sneak out when the baby goes to sleep.
Yeah,
to go see
that's
it
a
with
perfect reason. You got to read. Yeah.
Yeah. But man, like I really had a great time. I love this movie. Fucking movie of the year for me. Not a big surprise, and it topped Terrifier 3 or Terrifier 2 for me, and it's my favorite out of the whole series. Also, Christmas vibe, amazing. They got all the bells and whistles, including with Christmas kills. There's something involving a Frosty. Fucking probably the most demented snowman kill of all time.
Okay, so you liked it.
Yeah, I loved it. like literally, at this point in my life, Mandy's getting off my letterbox number 4, and I'm putting Terrifier 3 now.
Well, there you go. Pugs, how many times did you come?
None, but I almost did. This one's cool, but because overall, I think this is great, fucking fantastic. There are some cinema sins that I cannot forgive, though. There's a couple off-screen things that happen.
First kill off.
I didn't want to say that, but that pissed me off. I'm like, this is Terrifier. We do not shy away from this shit.
It's a callback. It's a callback to All Hallows Eve.
And that's cool, but I don't care. Right now, we are in Terrifier 3. I'll double feature, so my dick is hard from the second one. I am ready to fucking just enter the gore, and you pull the rug out of my feet. Oh, they won me back over like not that long after.
I knew you were gonna be mad. I'm gonna cut when.
I was so fucking mad, dude. I was like, "What the fuck?" I even turned to Edward Dancing like, "They fucking had it off screen. This is bullshit." But
there's aftermath gore at least.
That's what I'm saying. That saved the day. I'm like, all right.
We'll come back to this too.
That's specifically though a callback to All Hallows Eve. Like it's the exact same scenario with walking up the stairs, hearing slice, and then going in there and seeing it.
Cool, but I got a fucking bedroom scene earlier, and this person that was about to get it, I want to see that on screen. You don't take that away from me. They try to bring it back later.
They need to leave
Didn't care
stuff for
about
the
that
Well,
either.
sequels.
see, if
They
they're
need to
but
leave
if-
stuff. Bugs, understand something. They up the ante every single movie. So
Oh, I get
now
it.
that the
So
seed is planted,
that's the problem, though. But no, see, they're if they're doing a callback, it should have been upped for this one.
Mhm.
Should have been up right now. That should have been
Yeah,
up
but
from
not a lot of
Every
people-
defense
but-
that I'm gonna receive, it's gonna get down. I don't
I know.
care. There's
But-
no way because it's fucking Terrifier. Art the Clown fucks people up viciously, and you're not gonna give that to me. That specific one.
Again, they need to leave something for number 4. Trust me.
I don't think we're ever gonna get that.
I think
I think
will.
it's too big now.
I
think
I think we will.
We'll see. I hope so. I hope you're right. But overall, fucking Leone kills it again. Sienna, I forgot her real fucking name. I want to see her do everything.
Laura
She
Rivera.
fucking thank you. She is a superhero for me. If she wants to play fucking Wonder Woman, I am in. She's fucking badass. The new / returning characters, awesome. The True Crime Podcast chick, I co-sign everything Kruger said. Like, how
Die.
no, it's justified. Fuck you. I do. I wanted more from Jonathan, but yeah, overall, man, I am a satisfied Terrifier fan, even with the hiccups that hurt my feelings. So, outstanding, well done, and I'm here for a Terrifier 4, 5, 13, 31, however many we get. Keep giving it to me, and let's get the animated one going. I'm in.
There you go. Todd.
Well, hold on.
The learning tree?
America's acting bad.
I didn't
Well,
think he was bad.
Well, he is.
One
He's
line
always
was pretty bad,
though.
but yeah.
Well, he wasn't the only one that was bad, and I
I mean, he
see
got taken out in like fucking 2 seconds. so
I know
mean-
there was someone I'm not going to say right now who you wanted more screen time with, but he was such a bad actor. I'm glad they kind of
I'm not. I know what you're saying either, but
he
on
was-
screen, please.
He see, and I can't say too much.
No, I get that too, and that is maybe the only gripe I have. But I have a feeling
It's
that
a likable
we're-
character.
But I
That
have a
is true.
I have a feeling we're gonna get some interesting stuff in the next one involving that. I don't think that Damien Leone's doing off-screen stuff like just to fucking do it. I think he's doing it so there's leeway to fucking up the ante on number 4.
I think the first Blackout was a pussy move. Everything else, I agree with you. Dan?
Todd,
Or
how many
Todd,
times
whichever.
did you come?
None. I don't know.
Did you get close?
It's a weird, yeah. I enjoyed it. I had some issues with it, like I said. I do not think it's better than 2. I think 2 moves the needle. This one just spins its wheels on the plot. You're not really getting in it any advancing, really. You're getting cool set pieces and cool scenes, but the plot movement is minimal. It's closer to Terrifier 1
I
and 5.
disagree with that. But
They're playing in the same world, but they're not really expanding.
they're expanding Art's backstory and what the motivation behind Art the Clown is heavily.
Okay, that's fine. But I mean, I don't want to get too much in spoilers. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's as good as 2. I think, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to save spoilery stuff, but I enjoyed it. I'd put it under 2, but I liked it quite a bit.
Dan?
Triple Glax, it is probably the goriest movie I've ever seen in my fucking life.
It is
I will-
definitely gorier than 2.
Yes, I will say other than other than the plot, I think the gore and everything you said, because you didn't really go too much into plot about the gore and about the grit, is all 100% up and better than in 2. But plot wise and overall story, I got to give it to 2. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I've got to say at this point, actually, I'm not even going to try and.
I'm just watching Kruger get ready to kill you.
I don't want to die, so I'm just going to say so I really liked it. Yeah, Kruger intimidated me out of being an asshole. So I really did
Pussy.
enjoy it.
Cool cup.
Now, in
yeah.
terms,
I didn't get
terms
to
of
that in the theater.
oh, nice. In terms of the overall gore, I agree. Like this, you almost lose track of it. Like if I had to recount the kills, I probably wouldn't get them all. And it's not that they weren't good. It's just there was so fucking many. And they're brutal, they're nasty, they're ugly. I love the aesthetic of the film, as Kruger said. Heavy Christmas vibes, kind of. I can't remember exactly if they name a state or anything. It kind of feels
New
like
York.
Oh, really? I was gonna say Midwestern Christmas.
The
What do I
shirt
know?
in the Halloween store from the second one said something NYC.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it great Christmas.
They're probably upstate now in this
Yeah,
movie.
Oh yeah.
So I thought the acting as a whole was improved quite a bit. Obviously, a lot from one because there is some spotty acting in one. I really enjoyed some of the small roles from some horror legends in this. I don't know if those qualify as spoilers or not.
Clint Howard was announced. Tom Savini was announced.
Clint Howard made me smile. Daniel Roebuck.
I wanted him to order a fucking cheeseburger.
Daniel Roebuck's been stealing the show. He was in Stream not very long, but
I think everybody who was in Stream was in this. There's a lot of crossover on this.
Yeah,
there was a lot of crossover.
I'm sure there'll be crossover in the sequel.
Well, yeah, like I said, like we've said on that one, like they've got their acting troupe now, so you're gonna see.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I also think it's cool that Samantha Scafidi is still playing Victoria Hayes. It would be very easy to recast that role under makeup, but I think it's pretty cool that that's same actress that was in the OG. I thought she was great. There's we're not gonna give it away, but there is a scene with her, not the goriest scene, but it might be my favorite gore scene in the movie involving.
I know it is.
Yeah.
We know what it is. Dan.
Yeah, that one.
How many times did she? Is you?
That one, if you know.
I would like to see that.
Lots of Exorcist. We'll just say lots of Exorcist inspiration in this.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna satisfy the gore hound. I mean, Art's cruel. Victoria's probably just as cruel, if not crueler. Couple like little points. Like I don't want Art to stop being Art, but like some really intense shit at the end. I felt like, okay, no more faces. Like let's get this. Let's really jam this home because it's really fucking nasty and ugly. They do pull back on something, but my understanding is there is a 2.5 hour cut out there, which I'm sure we're going to get on physical media and VOD.
That's probably what they're going to re-release at fucking Halloween time. Watch.
Probably they will. I would imagine. I could feel that a little bit. We're dancing around some things that we are going to get into in spoilers, but there is like I said, again, I get it. There is that one little thing. They do it, but it's not true like Terrifier form. But overall, I think I might have liked them to expand the lore a little bit too, but they give us just enough. I suppose I still kind of wanted a little bit more, but I think in a lot of ways it is an improvement over the other two films. I just, I don't know, a couple little things. Lauren Lavera, I've not been as big of a fan of hers, but I think she's more impressive here than she's been in.
Dude, there's so much more character development to her character in this. I mean, it takes the things that we start to see in 2 and expands upon them. And like, I love that. Like the hallucination scenes, all of that stuff, so fucking goddamn good.
Yeah, I would say that I don't know if I ever truly cared about the characters in a Terrifier film, and this one got a little bit closer to that, which is, good going into a third film, to not just be waiting for the next gory kill. There was nothing in here for me that reached, how do I put this? It's not that the gore wasn't as good or even better overall. I don't think there was anything in excess of that. Allie, I believe, was the character in the bedroom in the second film. I don't know that there was anything where it just
impactful, maybe.
As
impactful as the other one, right?
I don't know that there's one that quite matched that. Not
Dude,
the
I felt like almost all, like, dude, especially at least 3 of them. Like, I felt
there's
like
some great kills. I'm just saying, like, that one was just like, holy shit, when is this gonna fucking end?
Yeah,
You know, in a good way.
Yeah,
I think because it was new then and no longer now we expect it. I think that's probably
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Why it didn't-
plenty of gore.
wasn't as-
There's an insane amount of gore. And
I feel
do-
I feel just personally, I feel like the chainsaw kill in this movie tops the alley kill. It is fucking so graphic. I mean, absolutely, like,
yeah.
when it comes to genital gore, even like we've had genital gore in multiple movies, and this takes it to a fucking 25.
I don't know. We
like-
didn't see it on the other side of a window like Garfield in the second.
Yeah, but we
second one.
saw it literally like we need to wait till spoilers.
If
but
we're
dude,
talking teen trauma, I'd say Torched.
I'm surprised Dan didn't bitch about one thing in that scene.
It's coming.
I know.
Oh, it's coming. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's coming.
That was a
Todd.
weird fucking move. Like, why? Why not?
But
Especially to sell what's coming.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
think
yeah.
that was the only. But other than that, but
Pump the
I knew
brakes.
Dan.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody
Well,
puked
it'll
at my theater or passed out or anything. There are some people who are claiming that they were at theaters and that did happen. Actually, more than a few.
I can see that happening. Dude.
I can
I
see it.
can definitely
100%.
see it happening. There was 6 or 7 max aged kids in that theater. I didn't see anything. I don't know how they got through that because holy fucking shit.
6 or 7 years old. What you mean?
6 or 7 years
kids? Oh.
old max. They were quiet too. They never left that I could tell, but
They're all
I was like,
traumatized.
they're traumatized. I did see a girl, and I'm assuming her boyfriend, that were in the like aisleway. Like she left and was kind of like watching from the aisleway partially. Like you could tell like she just had too much.
Trying
But
to brave it.
nobody
Don't
passed
they
out.
know
But
they
I
can
will
just cover their goddamn eyes? They don't have to move.
You're going to have a lot of that. I mean, Art is mainstream now. He's in Spirit Halloween. There's some motherfuckers that are not going to be ready for what's in this movie.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. But I think that's the point. And I have full faith in Damien Leone that he is not going to fucking pull back one goddamn bit. No matter how much this fucking gets mainstream, I don't think he's going to pull back. And if he does, we will at least have an uncut version on fucking Blu-ray. Because if he really, because this is the first I'm hearing that he cut 30 minutes of the movie. Everything
5
I
scenes
knew.
is what someone said.
20 or 30 minute. Yeah. It's like, because it's 2 hours, 8 minutes. I think there's a 2.5 hour cut. So
Yeah, that's the first I'm hearing of this because every press release up until this has said it's uncut.
mhm.
It is uncut as in the fact it's not rated. That doesn't mean that the director didn't choose to pull scenes out to
Make
it
a
normal.
director's cut. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This is So
Yeah. My
it is
under-
uncut.
And
it's not
honestly,
rated.
it's probably a good marketing strategy in order to get more people to buy the Blu-ray. So I mean, at the end of the or to go see it when it does come out, if it does come out in December. So I mean, that'll be interesting because I mean, shit, Ari Aster did that with Midsummer.
We need, it's not the film, but it's the same people. We need stream on digital. I want to watch that again.
Oh, it's coming out soon.
Is there a date for it?
There's a VOD date. But-
Okay, that's a start.
Yeah.
and yeah, we're going to elaborate a lot more in spoilers, but does it deliver for the Terrifier fans overall? Yes. Yeah. I mean, you're
All right.
getting
What
a
was
lot
your gripes? Are they all in spoilers, Dan? 'Cause I'm
Probably. They're
curious.
probably all going to be
There's
connected.
one that's debatable whether it's a spoiler, but I'm going to keep it for spoilers.
Okay.
Was it the one me and Pugs were referring to?
Well, that's one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the main one.
There's a release date for something.
Yeah, the Blu-ray got
it.
it now. I thought it was the 24th, but I know it comes out. No, 24th is Christmas Eve. I'm duh. Yeah, that's right. 19th, that's Tuesday. So
Yeah. I'm hoping that actually gets there before Christmas for everybody, but you never know when it's that close. But
that's only if you
yeah,
buy
no,
from
I mean,
Amazon,
it's
Dan.
really, huh?
It's only if you buy from Amazon. If you buy from an indie, you'll get it before.
Yeah. But overall, I will say this: it is great to see people hyped about a horror movie like this. My theater, it wasn't a sellout, but it was full. I mean, there was a handful of open seats, and I love seeing that. New horror movies, people need to embrace them a little bit more, and that's the most important thing about this. Love it, hate it. If you're a Terrifier fan at this point, so I think if you're in.
Well, and I think just in general, this kind of brings a certain like, not all horror fans are the same. Some horror fans hate this fucking franchise, but the ones that like this, it really does bring us together, because like if you like this fucked up shit, you usually like a lot of the other obscure fucked up shit that nobody's heard of, like something like Antichrist or Martyrs. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't really say that anymore now.
All right, Todd, it's just been booked.
What?
Teen trauma. Triple
okay,
feature,
Dan's on his own
Antichrist,
thing, but the fact that it's mainstream
Antichrist,
now,
Forged, and Terrifier 3.
What do you mean that it's mainstream now?
Terrifier?
What is that?
It's in pop culture now. He's like a Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger.
You can't use that as like, oh well, they're going to be into other fucked up shit, because now that it's mainstream, more people are going to like it. It's not going to be the gauge that it was.
But maybe it will fucking make more people okay with that fucked up shit. I mean, if you're able to watch a Terrifier movie, I feel like, okay.
I think you think people are more...
Let me explain.
Okay.
Let me explain, motherfucker. If you like a Terrifier movie, and then you're also into A24, okay, you bring those two things together, what do you get? Antichrist. Like, I feel like that.
You're saying if they like Antichrist, or you're not saying if they like Terrifier, if they like other fucked up shit.
No, I'm saying if they're let's say they're into something like art house horror, but also Terrifier catches their eye, and then it makes them more acceptable with the gore and the grittiness and the like, not giving a fuck about censorship.
Okay.
I feel like it may make people more susceptible to fucking movies like Antichrist or The House That Jack Built or Martyrs.
Okay.
Like, I truly believe that, because art brings it in a comedy way, like a comedic way, to where I feel like even though you're seeing the on-screen violence, maybe now people are going to be able to accept those other fucking movies for the art that they are, regardless if they're graphic.
With the mainstream people, they tend to stick to mainstream. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Yeah, but if they realize that they like fucked up
There's
shit,
going to be some people that their mind... I'm just saying you can't take it as they like Terrifier, they're my people, because that's not what it is anymore.
I mean, okay. That's. I think you're way overthinking it.
I think it's a good idea for 4 to be the swan song, because the longer it goes, I think that pressure is going to build, because this might make, for the budget, a pretty crazy profit, and people are going to be bitching about one thing, and the crybabies out there that are going to be complaining about one thing. I'm sure they already are.
Well, I can't read. I don't even know what it was.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
You'll tell us in spoilers.
There's taboos in this movie, that they do break.
No one said there wasn't.
So that, I feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure for him to pull back, and I'm curious if he does or doesn't. But I don't want to see it. It'll never go PG-13, but they could end up pulling back strongly if this makes undeniable.
But you're not gonna go. I don't think they're gonna do that, because literally they're saying we are not doing that bullshit. I mean, like,
everyone says that till they get that offered that $120 million.
It won't be it won't be a fuck. All right, fuck you guys. Sorry, like you keep arguing with me, but I'm telling you what the fucking directors are saying.
If he doesn't sell out on a big check, I hope he doesn't. Right. But it's going to be.
You're making me get super fucking defensive, and it's annoying.
Sorry.
I trying to make you defensive. We know you love this and you take it personal. We're critiquing the film. Don't get mad at us, please.
Well, let's rate it and then go into spoilers, because then I think we can be more open. What do you rate it, Kruger? Because I don't think there's going to be a shock.
Fuck off, 5.
I am a 4 out of 5.
Dan?
I'm a 4 out of 5.
I am also a 4 out of 5.
There you
All
go.
right.
Highly rated.
Are we ready for spoilers? I feel like
Spoilers.
Now we can stop dancing around stuff.
All right.
Do you put the
Yes.
runner?
Yeah, I'm going to do the gimmick. All right. Did we
All
do
right,
the...
guys, you've been warned.
All right. Yeah. This is it. It's time to go.
Do we have a horn?
Wrong one.
Shut your fucking guys, we're out.
I got me.
All right.
Damn,
Take two.
God.
I just see the numbers go chop, 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 chop.
There you go.
You're right.
Now we can speak freely. If you
We
were
can speak
spoiled,
freely.
this is not on us. It's clearly on the screen.
So the big taboo, which again, they do it. They kill kids in this movie. Like
Oh.
that's a big taboo. Whether they, does he puss out on it a little bit? Yes, but he does do it.
He does an homage to what happens in All Hallows Eve. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like,
Yeah,
I get the
still.
I get the explosion thing. Like, maybe we should have saw that kid fucking explode. But if there is another half-hour cut, like, we're gonna fucking get that. And
I don't know.
Probably.
I would love it, but my big problem, that's the first one you put on screen. Save it
yeah,
for later.
they could have opened it up like that, but at the same time, I think this is not just like a love letter to slasher movies. It's also a love letter to the fans that have been here since the beginning. And that whole opening scene, I literally just watched All Hallows Eve today. Fucking, if you watch that, it pays homage to the scene at the end where she finds the kids, which is the huge climax of that movie. But my biggest complaint is that Jonathan's off-screen kill. But I don't think we're not gonna not see that in the next movie. I think that
Was
this
he killed?
That's what I was thinking too.
I think he was.
I don't know.
And then the other off-screen kill, like, or the whatever, fucking bootleg bootleg Thelma Blair's husband. I forget what his name was.
With him getting put on the tree.
Yeah,
Uncle guy?
I was, you knew it was coming from the phone, but I was like, we didn't get any of that.
He wasn't important enough. Jonathan, though, like that's a big deal.
But maybe, yeah, he was my acting
there's
issue.
a
Obviously,
twist.
he was a good
Jonathan.
kid actor.
He's likable though, which is, I forgive him instantly. But yeah,
I felt like I should have been watching Jesus, one of those. Like one of those what are those Walmart movies we always see with like the shitty, god damn it,
ITN.
Yes, he felt like he was at one of those.
Yeah, I would agree.
So can I tell you though, if you guys want to know where the story's going, for sure, go watch All Hallows Eve again. It will tell you exactly where the fuck we're going in the first segment. He's doing the ninth circle thing. So
the book at the end. Yeah.
So my idea and what I think is going to happen is I don't know if we're going to get to 9 movies, right? But my idea is that Art brings a new entity with him every single time that he's killing until it's up to 9. And then when 9 happens, boom, apocalypse, fucking Jason Goes to Hell type situation. Hopefully way cooler than Jason Goes to Hell, but something that batshit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
they can't wait for the Jason Goes to Hell entry of Terrifier. That's his favorite.
Art shaving some dude's chest is gonna.
But I did my whole thing is I feel like the not having the kids getting killed, on screen or hacked up. I think just to leave a door open, because at this point, how are you going to over the top this? This
9/11.
movie.
You asked the answer. Art kidnaps a plane and boom.
What the fuck? No, I mean, as far as on-screen violence, you have to think of cinema and think of the worst film of all time. What a Serbian film, fucking, that people say is the most fucked up, to the core, like highest you can get to fucked upness.
I had to pull that one. Hey, Grim, at least Jason Goes to Hell had nudity in the shower scene.
Thank you, Ben. Like
That was a
Technically,
weird
there
one.
was nudity because they were naked, but you couldn't see any.
No nips.
Yep.
yeah,
No
those,
nips.
he was pulling her in tight. So you
I-
didn't see
dude,
it.
I
Like,
wish they would have been established
Chop 'em
or
off.
they're chainsawed in half. That was the
See,
thing. I was
is
like,
it
fuck.
your-
maybe the actress that is just in that role didn't
Well,
want
then
to
you-
fucking do it.
No,
Need
no,
a stunt
that's-
double then.
That's a hiring
totally
practice. Yeah.
But we
Body
they
double
do
it.
that all the time. We have body doubles.
You could have found an actress for that small role that would have done it. If it's
Are
just
we
because
sure we didn't
Lauren-
get with the gore?
Yes, I was looking.
100% got when they got
Real
cut.
quick though, before we segue off of that,
And they don't
Lauren-
even show you those. Really.
if they're not doing it because the lead actress doesn't like it in general,
You
and I know
hire
she's
someone
made
else.
posts like that, she's not doing those scenes. It wouldn't make sense for her to do those scenes, so I have no issues with that. But if that's the reason why he's not putting it in the movies, I don't like that.
It's not like he hasn't put it in the fucking movies, dude. He had full frontal and fucking Terrifier.
In the first one, yes, but since she came along, it does sort of feel like this one that's like
There was side
not-
boob and there's penis. There's plenty of fucking penis to go around, all right? So maybe it doesn't fit your demographic, Dan, but there is nudity.
You're getting
in there.
you're getting defensive and dead. Don't get crazy. Just a little
I
display.
love
Don't
I love the movie. I love the movie.
get
I just there's a couple little things. I was like, really? Show us some titty there. Come on.
I'm with you, Dan, because I
Yeah,
was like,
I-
we're in the shower. They're fucking. Shut your tits off. Why are we not doing this?
Yeah, something. It just I kind of feel
Again,
like the
you
lead
gotta leave
actress
stuff
doesn't like
up
it.
to Annie for the next one.
Get
All
more
right,
creative
dude.
with the
He's
Andy.
not a- yeah.
You know what you do.
I would be
You don't always get a
hey,
second chance.
But see,
Although,
I
this
don't
one
like
might.
that because I don't think they're holding back. They're gonna have to figure out how to top it later. I don't think they're like, we should hold back and save this for later. I think they're going balls out as hard as they can go, and then they'll try to top it later.
I don't think so, because there's kills in this that Damien Leone in his commentaries has referred to in his other movies. Like, so let me explain the thought process on all of this. The reason why I'm so defensive about this shit and about saving shit is because since the first movie, I watched the commentary for the first movie and the commentary for the second movie before I went to go watch the second again and then the third. And everything that he said is like, well, you got to leave something for the sequel. Like, go watch the commentaries. That's why I'm being so fucking defensive. It's because, like, I get, like, holding back in certain areas, but I think that's just going to make the next time this comes out with all this, because by all means, it kept all the viciousness and gore of Terrifier 2, right? So imagine Terrifier 3, it kept all the viciousness and gore, almost topped it because every kill is so over the fucking top that now with the things that they held back in 3, when 4 comes out, it's gonna fucking, and they're not gonna hold back on the things they held back on 3. It's really gonna fucking piss people off or really shock people.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
It's
we're
pro
gonna
wrestling, goddammit. You can't give all your good shit away in the first match. You gotta wait till the fucking blow off.
we're gonna see Art do a Canadian destroyer.
The problem with that logic is you may not get a next one. Yes, they're at the point they will, but I'm saying
Yeah, but with the Todd, with the fucking press that they've gotten,
no,
they
I'm
know
saying
they-
now, but it doesn't make sense to hold it back in the previous entries. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but
Because you don't know you're getting another shot,
but there
especially
was,
with the first two.
but there wasn't another shot to kill a kid or anything in the first 2. I mean, maybe kill
No,
Jonathan.
I wasn't talking about that. No, okay, but
I'm not
no,
talking about the fucking nudity.
No, I'm just talking about holding back in general, not specifically the kids, just in general.
well,
But I feel like this is a calculated like risk. Like it's them planting the seed for the next movie, and that's something that they have done since the first film. They plant the seed and then they up the ante, and they plant the seed and they up the ante.
I'm
They
all
plan-
in for
they-
4. So
That's cool, and I appreciate the homage. But my excitement for Terrifier 4 is less than Terrifier 3 now because I feel they pushed out on not giving us that first fucking the first kill should always be seen.
But I feel like we may get that kill with the extended cut.
The reason why I don't feel we are is because it's for a bigger audience now, like Todd was saying, and people don't like seeing kids die. Not like me. I like that just seems too like if it's gonna be like chopping the little boy up or
but why wouldn't
bodies up.
But why wouldn't they put it in the director's cut?
I don't know if it's filmed.
Honestly, the way
it might be a waste of money if we can't put it out like that. It might be a waste of money. And
but if there's a half hour of uncut, but that's what I'm saying.
A half hour. It's 2.5. I heard 2.5 hours, so it's 2 hours 8 minutes. So that's still significant.
That's a significant amount of time, and like honestly, like I wouldn't be surprised if there's an extra kill scene in there. And I would and just knowing that, like, dude, think about these people's track record. Like they're not afraid to show that, show fucked up shit. I will not be surprised if there is a director's cut out there, this is the first I'm hearing of this, so I don't know if that's true or not. But if there is, I almost guarantee you will get what the fuck you want.
No.
I don't think
one thing that I didn't love, and it's not the over the top. There's a lot of faces being ripped off, jaws being ripped off, lots of fucked up shit in this movie. The glass scene in the cooter.
Yeah.
The glass scene, I was like, that's, and then just the look on Art's face. I forget what he did.
When she started going faster, I got we're get it.
I mean, Bug's like, all right, I'm back.
And it's directly from The Exorcist when Linda Blair's stabbing her twat with the fucking cross. And
I did notice
he goes a little bit harder.
I did notice there was quite a few more religious things thrown in.
Well, because
I get it. It was blasphemy though, so I was okay with it.
No, but let me explain. That's the story. The story
is Italian in him. I get it. We're getting
but the story is, Todd, that Sienna is the guardian angel.
Right. I know.
It's a very biblical story. But they don't shove it down your throat. They shove it with the subliminal stuff, like what do you call it? The Mother Mary with the demon that's sharpening Sienna's blade.
That was fucking cool. Because she was still porcelain and that turret. That was bad as fuck.
That was nice. That was. I'm gonna let it go.
The whole point is that Sienna and Jonathan are the two chosen ones to stop this evil from taking over the world.
Jonathan's chosen? I thought it was just Sienna.
Jonathan is chosen because he's the only other person that saw the pale girl other than Sienna.
He's not dead. I'll throw that out there right now.
I think he is, and I think
you could.
There's gonna. Well, no, I think he is, and I think there's going to be a point in the next movie where Sienna's going to fucking be running after Art or whatever, and then fucking the pale girl's going to come back and fucking show her what happened to Art, just like he showed her, the pale girl showed Sienna what happened to her mother and two. What happened to Jonathan? I mean, not Art.
What happened to Gabby?
Pale girl.
Who?
Gabby, the little girl.
Gabby went to hell. She's in hell.
Officially?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's where we left her.
She's in hell. She's in hell, and
so is she gonna go down there and try to get her?
That's where we're going. She needs to find a way to get Abby out of this whatever circle of hell that was.
Yeah, I just assume that's part 4.
Also, the circle of hell thing, dude, it's so playing into my character. The fucking dialogue Jonathan said, where a demon needs a vessel to inflict pain and suffering on the world.
It's precisely. Steve L, is that the little demon girl from part 2 grown up in this one?
No, it's Victoria, the victim
from the original
that gets her face ripped off and eaten off in the first film, who gives birth to Art in the second film.
Ben's got an interesting theory, and the thought did cross my mind, actually.
What is that?
The team up? Ben Grimm, I bet she gets Art to help her find Gabby in hell.
So it's going to be Beetlejuice?
I think Art's gonna send. No, you know what I think's gonna happen? Honestly, my big fucking theory: Art's gonna send Sienna to hell, And then Sienna is going to find the little pale girl, her soul in hell, and Victoria's soul in hell. And they're going to have to all gather together in whatever circle of hell that they're in, that they're stuck in, that their souls are stuck in, that the demons that are taking over their souls, like, have them in this purgatory. And Sienna's going to have to set them free. And then she's going to realize that her little cousin isn't coming home.
That budget's going up if that's the story. But they, yeah, you might be right. That, be kind of.
They have bank, dude. They didn't spend a ton of money. Like, they didn't spend a shitload of money.
$2 million.
No, I think it was like $7. I think it was closer to $7.
I know Gabby.
Okay.
I remember Gabby. She was, that's her character name, but she was in the last season of Fear the Walking Dead.
No, I dropped out.
I know you did.
So I thought, so Ben said, so I thought Art isn't immortal now that the demon died. No, he is, because he came back. He died on the bus. You saw him die. Like, he bled out on the bus and then he came back. But he didn't get his head severed. So the reason why Victoria died was because her head severed. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons thing, I think.
Okay. The back to the shower scene. My one thing, I wanted him to let her live to be another fucked up thing, because I hated it. I was like, all right, we're good.
Now you live with the trauma.
Yeah,
you bitch.
let her live with her face half cut off.
Dude,
That's all I wanted.
So now someone comes to her and asks her a fucking offensive ass question.
Hey, what would you do though if she still somehow lived? He did some paranormal shit, and she's just half a torso and all fucked up like that, and then like she gets like spider legs like Darth Maul.
No, because I want her to do the glass scene too. That's just like a theme art. Like, what the fuck?
Well, Dan's got a new fetish.
Yeah, Dan, like, I'm supposed to be the most fucked up one. You're the one that keeps talking about this girl stabbing herself in the
that
glass
scene, just Art's reaction to it. Again, it's not the goriest thing in the movie, but that was my favorite thing in the movie.
No, that was my favorite kill up until.
Never podcasting.
Yeah, but the Ben Grimm also says, "Isn't the girl on the bus the other girl from the podcast?"
Is
she looked like the comedian.
No, I don't think so.
No, right? Yeah, I didn't think so either. Because that other chick was that comedian that's fucking hilarious. Some Italian chick.
Yeah, the girl on the bus I thought was some chubby chick.
Ooh, Kruger's trying to say the F word.
Some fat bitch. Fucking, I'll say it.
No, I thought she was like an older woman.
Yeah, she was a little older.
Like 2 years older than us, Kruger. Come on, probably.
No, older.
We're not the same age as Kruger. We're old to Kruger. Yeah. We're 10 years older than him.
Dumbass.
Yeah. It's almost 21.
Not even middle age yet, Kruger.
You're old, Dan.
You're middle age, dude. Kruger,
how old are you, Dan?
Kruger's middle age right now. All right, so
I thought
38,
but
gray beard, so look older.
38, yeah. So Dan's probably about middle age at this point.
I'm 38 as well.
There you guys.
Well, there we go.
I've got more road behind me than in front of me.
Hey, real talk though, you know what was funny? So me and Steve, we get into the theater, and then I realized that this worker that's local in town is sitting next to us. I almost wanted to say something, but I've never met him like at a show or anything, so I just kept my mouth shut. But like he was like, "Oh, I should sell gimmicks during intermission." He's kind of being corny.
Oh. I was like, you should talk about Terrifier. I didn't realize he was being a hard R over there.
Yeah, no. Once he said that, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell him who I am.
I get it.
I'd be like, hey man, I do real gore. Look at this elbow. Steve said, Kruger, do you have a copy of that book she was reading on the bus? No, but like, dude, the nine circles of hell is a Dante's Inferno thing, which is where my character comes from. My like wrestling character, this is why this shit's very cool for me, because my wrestling character is a demon from the seventh circle of hell that has possessed a mask that is taking possession over a human to wreak blood and havoc and just pain, because once they get to enough of pain and gore and wreaking havoc on earth, they can come and become immortal. That's my gimmick. And that's why, like, I do all this crazy shit. Also, did you guys pop for Kill Me because like
I did, dude. I was like, no shit.
I was like, I
stole that from
fucking,
you.
I called it, dude. I called it. I called it. So like,
That was dope.
and also, how awesome is it that like 3 of my promos, the songs are in the movie. They replayed a bunch of the songs from the older movies, and literally all of the Terrifier music I used in my promos is in this movie.
That's funny.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, this is the one where this is the one where they establish hell. So I mean, it's fitting. Why would I not love
Michael
this?
Kruger going to be in the 4th one? I fucking
Right?
hope so. Are you going to tag team with Art or defend Sienna?
Kruger fights Chris Jericho in hell.
Yeah, Chris Jericho's character. That would be like if they ever went super bad shit, that would be awesome. Like Chris Jericho's character with his jaw all fucked up and he's fucking giving code breakers and shit.
He's at the pearly gates and it's like about those NDAs and
then the music hits and you just see the Benoit for the save. God damn it! Now we got to get Kruger in the next Terrifier.
Yeah.
Well, dude, like I already have so many ideas now for that movie that I'm been talking about doing. I need to sit down and write some shit out because we got some good ideas. We just need to find somebody that's good at effects, and we'll be set.
We know Pitt.
Yeah. If we can get Pitt out here to record something for fucking a little bit. And also just let me say, if you are we done with spoilers? Because we do need to say this.
did I bring up
else?
everything?
Peeing on Santa's lap was fucking hilarious.
Dude, that scene was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. And then he fucking Sub-Zeros him. He turns him into
fucking awesome.
Oh,
They
yeah,
cracked
the
the code.
eye still like aware.
Dude, no, for that Frozen thing, they cracked the code for Matt Reeves to use fucking Mr. Freeze. I got so excited when I saw that liquid nitrogen gun. I was like, it's real. Now we can do it. Anyway.
Dude, and also so I hate rats. I fucking hate
Man, that
rats.
was fucking rad, dude.
Dude, what was it not like that fucking e-fucked video I showed you of the girl getting the fucking tube in her fucking twat and the eel shoved in it? It was like that, but with rats in her mouth.
Good stuff. I like how they came out. I thought it was going to be a belly cut. Oh, no, we're going higher. Great. Nicole Brown Simpson.
I thought you were saying there weren't enough rats around no more. Never mind. I guess we're talking about something.
Not that was kind of
You got your wish, Kruger.
I like the other ones.
Okay. All right. So is that our spoiler disc?
Yeah. And now we need to put over our friend's Christmas movie because I feel like people that like this may love that.
No. Wrong button.
Pugs is wearing it. Christmas Cruelty. If you turn the spoilers off.
I'm trying to get to it.
And Pugs, where can you find that shirt?
Yeah.
On our website.
Yeah, on our website.
Links in the fucking description, actually.
Christmas Cruelty. If you enjoy fucked up Christmas movies, our friends, Pitt and Raymond at what's their production company again? I forget.
The Bull.
Yeah, I forget what the fuck it's called. But Pitt and Raymond, who have made Christmas Cruelty, which you can get from Unearthed Films, also made probably the second most fucked up Christmas movie of all time.
Honorary mentions The Crappy Christmas, which we did bring up yesterday.
Yeah, but Pitt and Ray, they made a Christmas slasher that is just almost as good as Art the Clown in this movie. And he is even more sadistic, I will say. Fucking Serial Santa is even more sadistic than Art because he goes to areas where Art does not. Check out Christmas Cruelty. I think it's on Tubi as well. But please pick up the Blu-ray because your boys over here at Flesh Wound, we have a commentary on there, and we are also a part of their documentary about making Christmas Cruelty, and all of us are on that. So please,
Tarantino.
I knew Dan was going to somehow try to chase some cloud. I was glad Kruger went into it. was hoping he didn't forget to put over on it, so fucking clout chaser over here didn't have to fucking do it.
Chasing for
For
all.
that-
Dad.
With QT, I'm not gonna scold him for that one. That's fine.
I'm sure he tells everyone.
Yeah, stop dropping names, asshole.
You know, Dad goes around and tells, "Oh, you know, I was in a documentary with Quentin."
Fuck yeah.
100%, guaranteed.
Panty dropper, Todd. Panty dropper, Todd.
No, I
Socks
thought it was
remover.
Thank you,
Sure.
sock remover. That's what I was-
But I will say, if you are a
also,
fan,
real quick, Sienna's feet got an approval from Edward Danzig.
Oh, using named. Damn.
I mean, we always name Edward Danzig when it comes to foot fetish.
and the funny thing about that is, does he think that's like shoot?
Let's leave it. 'Cause I fucked up the other day.
Oh, right.
But man, like seriously, I think if you're a Gore fan, you're a Terrifier fan, this is going to deliver in every aspect that you fucking want it to. And I like I said before, I can't be more thankful for these movies. They seem to come at points in my life where I really fucking need them. And this gave me the most joy out of my whole fucking year. I can't explain enough how much I love Damien Leone. I love his team. Stream also was just such a great movie experience, and the fact that we got 2 in 1 year. I mean, it makes me so happy. And also, like, I can't explain this enough. This story started off as a low budget horror movie that was funded by a bunch of people that just believed in Damien Leone with All Hallows Eve. Philip Falcone fucking in Terrifier literally let Damien Leone use his garage as the workshop for all the gore and all the inserts. And then please, if you haven't done yourself the service of listening to the commentaries of these films, please do. The amount of inserts in the first Terrifier where he's explaining, like, we shot this scene and this scene like on a whole different side in New York, and then this scene, but it's all flowed together so well. Like, you really, really appreciate the art form of what these guys are doing with a do-it-yourself horror movie project. And while this one had I'm sure a higher budget, higher production team, it's still very much an in-house thing. And the fact that the in-house thing is getting that much fucking praise, that much buzz on a mainstream mainstream level is amazing. And I don't think I've seen anything like it, because, I mean, think about it. All the horror movies that we grew to love by the late 80s started getting censored and cut to shit. And this is, like, I feel like the first time where we're able, granted, I'm sure if there is stuff cut out of this doesn't really work with it. But I think this is the first horror series that we have gotten that's really just pushing the genre to, like, different levels of fucked upness and what's acceptable to the public eye. And I love that, because I've been loving this fucked up shit since I watched Cannibal Holocaust when I was a 13-year-old kid. You know, so I love this. I'm very happy. I hope this makes a shit ton of money for Damien Leone and the team, so that they can make Terrifier 4 even fucking bigger and badder. And I think Terrifier 4 is going to just get crazy. I think at that point, like, I feel
it confirmed already. So
yeah, but we are getting it, but I feel like 4 is just going to up the ante and get crazier.
I was going to ask you, I don't know if you, the bottom two, Pugs and Kruger, if you guys got trailers at all on the double feature.
Yeah, we got 2.
I got trailers on the first half, not the second.
Yeah.
All right. Did you guys get the Steamboat one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm interested. It may be another meme one, but it's got David Howard Thornton in it, so I'm in.
It
looks better than the
Trap.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get.
Yeah.
But
They give you enough. I'm like, okay, more money at least.
And they obviously changed it enough so they're not worried about getting sued. They didn't go too close.
Yeah.
So,
with the design.
Yeah, so that was smart, because that's always been my thing. If they do one thing just off, they're fucked. So, because the mouse will get you.
I just want want Steamboat Willie to be just as fucked up as Art. I want him to
That would be
go hard.
amazing. Fucking amazing if it is.
Well, if they just make him worse, like he just goes fucking full Krug from fucking Last House on the Left.
I feel like we're due for another of one of the, like Bambi. It feels like it's time.
Yeah,
for...
the
Uh,
next one. The next one's not Bambi. It's
I think
Tinkerbell
the
one,
next-
Peter Pan one.
I think I think the next one is Bambi.
Bambi.
that was the next one announced.
Yeah.
originally. But it just feels like it's
yeah.
time. Like
We just had the other one. Not
Yeah, we
earlier
just
this
had
year.
Blood and Honey.
Yeah, but,
this year,
but-
dude.
but actually, they
this
did
year?
announce it was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is coming out this year. I think it's in November.
see, I thought that's what I thought it was this year, and it was okay.
No, Blood and Honey came out like fucking March.
Okay.
This year's
Excellent, by the way.
But like, man, just what a time to live in horror. We got this and The Substance like in a month. What the fuck?
This is the most shit I've seen on screen in a while. Yeah.
Do you think that the reason that he did cut it down to a more I don't want to say tolerable runtime, because there was no problem with the last one, was though because of general audiences? Like,
Yeah, well, I think that was people's biggest bitching was
Yeah,
that
that was
it
one
was
of my
too
complaints.
long.
yeah.
You got to figure though too, like especially in 2, there's literal just kill scenes that go on for minutes. So,
There is in this though too. I mean, I feel
not
like
I don't think.
no,
anything
I
really
feel like the
killed.
kills are fucking dragged. No, watching it back to back, I feel like the kills are dragged out longer in 3. Personally,
See, I felt like some of them, like they felt, I don't want to say like they felt edited, but like they were either hiding a bad effect or I don't know. But there was some cutting that I don't want to, because I should have brought up in spoilers. But we'll see. I'm hoping that's some of the missing stuff. There's some things that felt like the cut felt jarring.
it kind of makes sense putting it back out for Christmas. So
Oh, it totally does.
I'm
I
sure
mean-
they will. Even if that ends up, although apparently Leone, from what I hear, confirmed it. But I don't. Even if they don't do the extended cut, just releasing it, why not Christmas? As far as
Well,
I
they-
can tell, that rock.
like
right
I said,
now.
they did it with fucking Midsummer. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Well, that's a director's cut. It wasn't really.
that's what
That's what
be.
this would be.
Well, yeah. Midsummer though had like totally different story beats. I think this might just.
But
be
it'd still be a director's cut.
It's also still
Yeah,
speculation.
Yeah, it's still like a half hour. It's still the same runtime, dude. Like Midsummer had about 45 minutes cut out of it.
Yeah, I think
There's
they're
some
around there.
alternate stuff. It's a little more complicated, but yeah, I mean, both of those are worth watching though because they are very different. I bought them.
Definitely go support this fucking movie. It's badass.
Yeah.
Minus my gripes, like including my gripes, like they're not deal breakers. It's just fucking awesome.
Yeah, I knew going in. I was like, Pugs is gonna be pissed. So it is what it is. But
Yeah.
I can't wait for more. I'm actually looking. Did they announce a stream too? I know they just kind of opened the universe and we kind of left it. Are they gonna, or are they going straight into 4? Terrifier 4? Are they gonna?
They announced 4.
I know, but they
What's
announced
next
it.
on
But
on
that's
the
what I'm
production?
saying. Are we getting
Stream 2 has not been greenlit to
Okay.
my understanding yet.
So I'm just curious what's next. If they're gonna go straight into it or do something. I'd like to see them do.
Well,
something
even with that, they
between.
worked on them. They worked on these 2 together. So
Okay.
Principal or like they've shot them at the same time.
I'm pretty sure they shot them around the same time because Damien
Working
Leone
like fucking porn people. Good.
Wasn't the hotel the same, or that wasn't the where he goes and picks her up? Wasn't it the same as the hotel?
no,
Oh, the Looney Bin.
no, it was different.
I know. I was trying to decide.
My bad.
but I know Damien Leone just helped with the effects on stream,
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't.
and as you saw on like the end of stream, like they did all the effects in somebody's garage, like.
All right. No, I was just curious if you heard anything. I know you're got your ear to the street over there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's been a great year. We still have Nosferatu coming. Year
Yeah,
end.
dude, that Nosferatu trailer that they played right beforehand,
second
I
one.
was like, ooh, yeah.
Everyone excited for Smile 2 next week?
I'm not.
It's on the
dreading
list, right?
Yeah. I don't think I put it on there.
Oh, good.
I I booked that
I better add it.
event. So
Yeah.
Wait, when the Smile 2 come out?
next week.
What day? So Thursday? Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, so and we're gonna review it the following
Yeah,
Wednesday.
I forgot to add that, Dan. You're gonna have to.
Yeah,
update.
because I can't do a day of. I gotta fucking leave.
Yeah, no,
for-
that's no. The only movie that's coming out this month that's day of is this one. There's
Yeah.
nothing else that's Smile 2. It'll be a Wednesday.
if you have a fan event that you can go to early in that day, I don't know what they're giving away, but there is a Smile 2 fan event.
I believe
there?
it's a poster. Yeah,
Just a
Oh yeah, you mentioned that a while back.
I did.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you know this, Dan. Me and Pugs already
Good.
booked our tickets. Gladiator 2 has one also, but you get a foam thumb.
When is Gladiator 2
I
dropping?
don't know.
I'll tell you right now.
November something.
November 21st is when we're going.
It's a little early for me to book that in advance.
Well, if you want the fan,
Right.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, off the air.
We do the same shit. Cool.
All right. Well,
Do you got anything else about Terrifier 3?
go see it. Help this movie. Fucking. I'm curious how it's going to do because it's like it has
the
100%.
Lex, man.
Oh no, but it has like
Cash
a
that
totally
shit.
traditional release this time. So I'm curious if it's gonna how long it's gonna last versus 1 or 2 showings a day versus
Oh, like in the theater? Yeah.
yeah. Because it stayed in the theaters for a long time on the second one. I'm just curious because there's you can see it so much easier now versus the second one. You get maybe 2 screenings a day. So
I think it's gonna be
mine
on
was
Thursday. Mine felt like it was a big Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
You know,
The
not that
opening weekend's gonna clean house, but I am curious to see like how it does.
staying power. Yeah.
I might try to go see it like on Sunday with a full audience. It's always fun.
Yeah. No, mine was full. Like I said, that the one chick on the aisleway looked like she was not having a good time, but nobody passed out. That sucks.
You know, the last movie I had walk-offs one, it was for earlier this week. A Different Man. Got a couple walkouts during that.
Which one's that one?
The one with Captain America.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry,
Winter Soldier. That's right.
Yeah, and Pearson from
And Winter Soldier. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
That should crack me up.
And
Sebastian, whatever the fuck, Stan,
yeah.
that's his name.
I'll do a full. I'll save it for Wednesday. Actually. All right.
Cool.
I guess we're good. Everyone are we good? Final thoughts?
We need a
just guys, be sure to listen to our other shows that dropped today. We did drop a new Tournament of the Living Dead, and we dropped
yesterday, actually, since it's now past 12.
yesterday. Flesh Wound Juniors as well. So check all that out, all the Trauma shorts as well. Yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for staying up with us, and good night.
Money's on the dresser.
Merry Artmas.
I'll see you in Disneyland.